Most tourists know of Hualamphong as an MRT station situated between two of Bangkok's most famous food destinations, Yawarat, which is Chinatown, at MRT Wat Mangkon, and Bantatang at MRT Samyan. Or for those who venture outside of Bangkok would know of Hualamphong as a train station that connects Bangkok with the ancient city Ayutthaya. But there's more to Hualamphong than we know of. It was once the gateway of Bangkok for the rest of the country. It was the central station packed with people traveling across Thailand to get to the capital. Thanks to the train coming in and out, the local community here flourished and was one of the most developed neighborhoods of Bangkok at that time. However, the glory soon faded as Bangkok moved its main station to Bang Sue, leaving Hualamphong with just only a few trains running within Bangkok into a few neighboring provinces. This caused Hualamphong and its residents to gradually lose their income, falling into destitution, poverty, social problems, and eventually, the once well-known station fell into forgotten. Hualamphong nowadays still exists quietly between the hustle and bustle of Bangkok. Generations of Hualamphong people are still fighting to keep the neighborhood alive. Many effort has been made from Bangkok Design Week that are supported by ReThink Urban Spaces Bangkok, using art as a gateway to bring people to Hualamphong area, to Salakhin local youth tour guide, using the local children as tour guide to guide tourists on a walking trip around the area, to the recent Step Into Swing Dance event, bringing not just only the local people but also international tourists to the main station. And some famous cafe and spaces popping up everywhere, like the Mustang Blue, Bangkok Kunstel, and Thai Band are making waves in the international tourist community. However, in this video, we would like to take you on a walking trip curated by the local people of Hualamphong itself to see the beauty of this overlooked neighborhood through the eyes of its people, to discover the hidden gems of the old Bangkok, and to find peace amidst this hustling and bustling megacity.
Hi guys, we're currently at MRT Hualamphong, as you can see, and right now we're going to take you on a tour around the neighborhood, following all the things that the local people have taught us. Let's go. Let's head on this journey. Right now we're at, if you can see, we're currently at Hualamphong station, like MRT Hualamphong. This is where we normally are as Chula students, and most people when they visit Bangkok, they'll visit like this area. Normally people will go to Samyan for Bantatang, and people go to Wat Mangkon for Chinatown. Hualamphong is basically at the in-between of Samyan and Wat Mangkon, like in between Bantatang and Chinatown. So these are the very famous touristy places. Hualamphong is more or less like an in-between places rather than an actual destination that people often go to as a tourist.
So now we're gonna go for lunch because we're all starved. And we are gonna go to a Vietnamese uncle place. Even though like the food is Thai, but he's Vietnamese and we are Vietnamese too. So let's just go.
We're going for lunch, and if you are vegetarian or you need like other options, here's also one famous Thai restaurant here. If you're a vegetarian and you're visiting Bangkok, this is actually one of the must visit. They have a lot of different dish. They have Thai dish and Chinese dish and fusion dish. We've been here for so many times. By the way, there's a lot of foreigners visiting here as well. Yeah, and local Thai actually. Really. That's nice.
So we just crossed the vegetarian, and if you walk here, this is Thai Ban Cafe. It's not just a cafe, actually it's a mix of a lot of things. I believe they do have a spa. It's also an open space for art.
Thai Ban is actually one of like a hotspot for tourists. A lot of tourists came actually into this neighborhood because of Thai Ban, because they can enjoy food here and they can have activity. You can also like draw some canvas behind the coffee shop. So this is kind of like a famous place that people will visit.
So we reached the Vietnamese uncle place. Ta-da! The name is, what is the name? The name is here.
So we're ordering the pig's leg, like the rice with the pork's leg. He has krapao. like Thai stir fried, like basil stir fried. And also Wei Wei is eating vegetarian food, so he can also cook that as well.
And also Pakpong Phai Dang. So both these dishes are khao kha mo, which is directly translated just stewed pork leg. If you see on the dish, there's also a stewed 5-spice egg that they typically serve with it. It's served with jasmine rice, as well as pakhana, which is Chinese kale, I believe. Usually you eat this with raw garlic, as well as fikinu or bird's eye chili to accompany the stewed leg. It's a very popular dish for everywhere in Thailand. Oh, and also pad bai kapao mo grob. It's a crispy pork belly with stir-fried Thai basil leaves. No chili, so it's not spicy. And it's also served with khai dao, which is fried egg.
Because I'm a vegetarian, so they customize a vegetarian pad thai for me. So this one is no shrimp, no meat inside, but it's like egg and tofu. Okay. Yes, it still tastes good.
Oh wow, thank you. We're going to the milk tea place and we're praying to God that it's open, but I'm not too sure.
So this place is called Biota. It's like one of the OG drink shop in Hualamphong. Local people and kids, they're coming to this place and have like affordable drinks and have fun. But somehow today it's Sunday, but it's not open. We're gonna check the time and maybe not Sunday, and then we're moving to station.
We're supposed to go show you guys the station, but it's like super rainy right now. We're gonna go and find a coffee shop first, and then we'll return to the station later. Okay, let's walk this way, the street that's like right on the side of the station, and then we'll go to a cafe. In Hualamphong Station, normally they'll have a lot of like events. I wouldn't say that they have a lot of like public events, but in some cases, like Bangkok Design Week, they'll have like art displays in this area. Like we just visited the swing dance event at Hualamphong Station also. So I think it's like a good space for events, but it has like this local vibe to it. But we're gonna show you the inside of Hualamphong Station later, because like right now I'm walking backward and I don't want to die. So this one is used to be like a more famous hotel of Hualamphong area when the station is still operating back in the day before they kind of move everything to Bang Sue Station. And this hotel is definitely rumored to have a lot of spirits. I think this building is also part of Hualamphong Station back in the day. If you guys look this way, you'll see the train, the platform for Hualamphong train station. That's the platform. And also you will see like a wall of street art over there.
So as you guys can see, the painting on the wall behind me, the part that we mentioned about Bangkok Design Week, actually there's a placemaking team. They have been in Hualamphong for a couple of years, and they collab with the neighborhood here, the actual local kids and the children's center over there, and then they're trying to combine some activity with artists and kids to let them create something and live here. And in the beginning, even though like locals doubts that what can arts do for these kids, like they don't really have material resources, but it turns out it's pretty good because this build a bond between the locals and artists, and this actually bring people in to like take a walk and understand this community more and deeper. This coffee shop is called Play Space, but besides a coffee shop, it's a kind of culture center here because the owner of this space, they are very focused on like boosting the whole neighborhood area. So every time if we have a meeting or people like gathering here and talk about the art and design, we usually came here and then we will sit inside and talk with the owners to have ideas about the whole neighborhood. Okay, so right now we're in Play Space, and if you look around, you will see actually there's a lot of arts here. For example, like this map is from the design week last year. There are also some art piece behind, and then you look around over there, they hang a lot of different paintings on the wall. This is Hualamphong map from Bangkok Design Week last year, and the main team, the main placemaking team, they designed the whole map and they collabed all the cafe and cuisine and street foods to see. Yeah, a lot of pictures here and accommodation as well. This is the Biota, the place that we plan to visit, but it's not open. Yeah, and this is a Taipan. We've been there, and then we also crossed by this place. And yeah, that's what I ate today, pad thai. There's one thing we didn't mention a lot is the traditional shops here.
Doorknobs.
Yeah. It's the traditional industry here before because this is like a central hub for transportation, and a lot of people arrive here to open and start a business.
Open
You
it.
want to open it?
Okay. So, like our plan for today, actually, we started from MRT Hualamphong, right? And then we walked through this area. So this is like the vegetarian shop, right? And we walk kind of over here to the food area, and then we walk from this area to
The painting
the milk,
wall.
yeah. And then this is like a milk tea shop, and then this is like the station, right? So we walk to the station and along this side, and we turn here to
Play space.
play space, and then this is like along this wall is the painting. Yeah, so that's like the whole path has been like this so far.
Yeah.
And we're going here.
Yeah.
To the temple. Yeah. Thank you.
So
Is that the temple right there?
the red sign over there?
Oh.
Yeah, we turn left.
Oh, that's
Get
what
into it.
Duong Khe.
Yeah, that's the one. About the shops that we just kind of mentioned, you can see they have like Chinese signboard. It's actually because they have a Chinese community here as well. This temple behind us, the Wat Duong Khe, in this area, they also have some Chinese culture elements. So let's go take a look. In the Wat Duong Khe, you can see on the left side is the temple, and then the right side is actually a school. School combined with temple is special culture that we will see in Thailand because the power of Buddhism, they always bring in like resources and people here to like boost the whole community. So if you visit this place, you can feel it like very clearly and see how the development here goes. So as you can see, there's a special part in this Thai temple is the red lantern over there. It's because the thing I just mentioned about the Chinese community already like been here for so many years. So besides you can see the lantern inside the temple, outside of the temple there's a traditional handmade Chinese lantern shop that we will bring you guys to take a look. Right at the moment that we walk out from the Wat Duong Khe, we can see is a Thai Chinese center here. So it's also another clue of the Chinese community. And then if we pan the camera to the other side, we will see the red lantern right there. These places are the traditional handmade Chinese lantern shop before. I think maybe right now the culture is not that popular anymore, but this old traditional industry still exists here. This is also another kind of local scene that you will only see in Hualamphong. So as you can see the highway over there, and you can see like small food shop underneath the bridge. So they are trying to use the space underneath the highway.
I mean, another trouble, I suppose, weak spot of many urban areas is that when you have large roadway systems like this, they cut through traditional communities, which, as Wei was mentioning, it really inhibits the natural growth of community spaces and kind of cross-cultural areas that people are able to mingle and then to create and meet their neighbors, essentially. So trade-offs, I suppose, is the lesson that even though you'll have highways and roadways that help in a lot of ways, they also do a lot of harm in the short term and long term.
That's the old building we saw.
Mm.
I think it's like an old hotel or something for people from other provinces that they went to Hualamphong, and then they'll go here and then they'll rest there. And this is like the host center, like the mail center. Like this is like the new one, I think. This is like the place that they receive things, and that is also kind of the place that they sort things out to send it out.
So green.
We're at the Bangkok Mall Center, right? We just walked past like an overhead bridge. It's actually not a bridge for vehicles, but you can see that there's like this Bangkok Mall Center it's like a sign that they pointed there. So my guess is that they used this bridge to kind of unload the stuff from the train platform, and they move it to this mall center to send things in and out. But that's kind of like my logic, but I'm not too sure if it's correct or not.
Hey, are you? If it falls in, it's this woman.
I'm holding it.
Along the way, all the paintings on the wall from kiddos, they are actually come from here. This is the local children's center in Hualamphong neighborhood. Yeah, and then you can look inside. It's look actually quite simple, but like this is a place that allowed parents to leave their kids here, and there will be someone like taking care of them in time, so the parents can go to work. And especially like because in this area, a lot of families they don't really have high income, so this kind of center helped them a lot to take care of kids. This is the back side of Hualamphong train station of the building. So this area is the whole neighborhood around the old Hualamphong train station.
During Design Week, they will just normally have art installed in special areas around the neighborhood. So it kind of encouraged people to go around the neighborhood so that they can explore the place, know the culture, and also support the local businesses here. Some arts are in kind of like easy to find places, but some stays in these like very small alleyways. You have to go very deep in the neighborhood to see it. The art they install have like specific meanings and story that relates to the people in that area. Like for example here, I think this is not, I'm not too sure if this is from Design Week or not, but this one is like there's a bunch of murals on the walls that kind of depict the life of the children in this area. In this children's center. For a neighborhood like this, like normally you wouldn't think that they will have such deep connection with art and culture, right? I mean, culture is definitely there, but the way that they use art to kind of elevate this the place, making it more accessible for people and like telling the story of the local people, I think that's very worthwhile, you know, like when we come here and we see there's a lot of mural, like you see art everywhere in this area, and I think that that's what impresses me the most when I first came here.
Now we are going to U House. It's the Airbnb. This Airbnb owner, she is very dedicated to the neighborhood of Hualamphong. This is the Airbnb 119. Outside there is like an artwork also from Bangkok Design Week. Every small details of these is like all the shops and all the places all around Hualamphong. So like this entire painting is the neighborhood of Hualamphong to represent them. I think this house is 60 years old. It was very old. They kind of like changed everything inside, so now it looks modern. But she still keep like elements of the old house here, so you can still see the structure or like the old materials and everything. So this house is an Airbnb, but like it's also like a house with all the memories and history of the old town before.
Take a look at the door. It actually looks normal, right? But this kind of door usually is designed with a slide door. So this is actually an old structure, but because they want to repair it and to be like more convenient and modernized, so right now the door is actually pulling, but they keep the structure here. So inside the B&B is also kind of like that. They keep a part of the floor or the wall or the stairs.
Yeah, this is Sea House.
Sea House. I don't really know about Sea House.
Oh, I think this is like a cafe plus co-working space, and also I think it's Sea House. So it's a hotel, and also the bar is in here. So this place is like a cafe that they often collaborate with Bangkok Design Week. So a lot of things here are like people host meetings, and also they kind of borrow this area to kind of host events and whatever here as well. And they have the common bar on the rooftop. So like up here, yeah, overall it's like it feels like this place have a lot of modern facilities, and you can do a lot of things in Hualamphong area even when you would not consider this place to be kind of like this hip and cool area. Like there's still a lot of things that you can do here rather than just going past it, is what we're trying to say. This is Hualamphong station. It used to be like back in the day, it used to be kind of like the main railway station in Bangkok. So almost like every single train that go to Bangkok have to go through the station. So you can see like it's like the gate of the city back in the day. So you can see like how big it is for the people and for the community here. So it just means that like the people here, they used to thrive because of the traffic that comes just from the train station alone. But I think like after, I'm not too sure which year, but like there's a development project that kind of switched, like they kind of changed the railway station from Hualamphong to Bang Su. So like from Bang Su, it's like a new and modern facility. So a lot of things are changed and people don't come here that often anymore. And for that reason, Hualamphong has kind of lost all of its foot traffic, and the people here and the community kind of faced with a lot of problems. A lot of people lose their job, a lot of people have to move out, many people live in poverty. So I think it's good to see that right now the younger generation of Hualamphong are trying to bring it back, not just with businesses trying to build everything from the land that they inherit from their ancestor, but also there are young artists not from the area, but they go to Hualamphong and collaborate with like the local community and hoping to help the image of Hualamphong being built once again in the eyes of tourists like ourselves. So today we've go through like a lot of different areas in Hualamphong, right? But I hope that after this trip, the thing you can learn and the thing you can take with you is that placemaking, it's hard, right? Placemaking, it's like you have to think of the people in that area and like the local community and like look at the history and look at how it is being built. But also you think of things outside of being a tourist. You don't think of a place with just only the famous destination, but you look at it in a way that showcase their history, where the local people actually live their life and trying to build it better every day. So after this video, I'm hoping that when you see Hualamphong, you don't see like an in-between area, but it's like its own play with its own history, with its own story to tell. And it is just as important as Sanam Dai or like or Yawarat or like Bantatong and all of the other places. Every train station, every MRT station in Bangkok tells a story, and I hope that today we have helped you tell the story of Hualamphong and hope you enjoyed it.